highlights, and heartbreak, beyond belief and behind the scenes. We are Pac-12 Networks. We are coverage, the complete kind. Championships, the national kind. Fans, the forever kind. Watch Pac-12 Networks, where champions play.
Orange County Registered Digital.
Hello and welcome to The Huddle. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. I'm being joined by Michael Lev, our USC writer, who's back on the beat after taking a 1.5-year hiatus. Early on, Michael, I noticed something different about being here at USC. The practices, they're loud, they're fun, there's energy, and that's because of one man, the new man in town, Steve Sarkisian.
They are louder, they are faster, most definitely faster. They're going to run a hurry-up, up-tempo, no-huddle offense. They're all the rage in college football.
Yes.
The basic logic of it, from Sarkisian's perspective, is we have all these great offensive players. Why not run more plays, give them more chances to make plays and score touchdowns?
Yeah, and speaking of great offensive players, Trey Madden. I mean, this kid just came out and bursted onto the scene last season, rushing for over 100 yards his first 3 games. Can he capitalize on that momentum from last year and become the go-to back?
Well, things changed for Trey about midway through last season. He got banged up.
Yep.
And what happened? Buck Allen emerged as the team MVP. And I think what's going to happen this year is it's going to be a timeshare. You know, they're going to run about 90 plays a game, so there'll be plenty to go around for all those guys. But it'll be hard for any one guy to accumulate the type of stats that Trey did at the beginning of the season and the way that Buck Allen performed at the end of the season.
Okay, but talking offensively, you got to talk about the offensive line. Who is protecting Cody Kessler? And a bunch of new guys in there at the offensive line, including a freshman from La Habra and Toa Lobendon.
Yeah, this is by far the biggest area of concern for the Trojans this year, the offensive line. They have 2 guys they feel really good about, Chad Wheeler at left tackle and Max Turk, another Orange County guy, at center, which is a new position for him, but he seems to be handling it pretty well. Beyond that, we're talking about guys who have no or very little college experience. If this team's going to go anywhere, the offensive line is going to have to perform and perform well.
Finally, Michael, this is the question everybody wants to know. Can USC win the Pac-12 South and dethrone UCLA?
I don't think so. I think that this is UCLA's year. I ranked them in the top 5 in the preseason poll for the AP.
So what is it going to take for USC to get over the top? They don't have to directly beat UCLA. They could still win the Pac-12 South. What is it going to take to win the Pac-12 South?
I mean,
because we talked about it earlier. They won 10 games last season.
They may have to beat them.
They may.
When they face each other at the end of the season, and that is one of Steve Sarkisian's main goals for this team, to be in that position at the end of the year to be playing for the Pac-12 South title. I mean, I think the biggest thing to me is health.
Okay.
You know, USC still is facing NCAA sanctions this one last year. They have fewer than 70 scholarship players. Every other team has somewhere between 80 and 85, okay? So as a result of that, they don't have the depth that other teams have. Their frontline players are great. Their frontline players are as good as anybody's. But if a bunch of those guys get hurt, that's where you have the drop-off in experience and maybe ability and just knowing how to play college football. And I think to me, that's the biggest factor, the biggest variable for USC. Can they stay healthy this season?
All right, there you have it. That's Michael Lev's thoughts. And for more with his thoughts on USC, check out the Orange County Register or go to ocregister.com. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis, and thanks for watching.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.